Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first live stream with your boy X standing up in the new place. We got bananas in chat from Logic Enlightened, Just Andy H, Stomp and Smash, Pony Butts, Netherbrick Strudel, Billy B21, and thank you Pony Butts for what I believe is a cheer directly at the beginning. I see a little thing on the screen, it looks so fancy. Pony Butts has cheered saying, do the banana cheer. The banana cheer. And Bill B21, thank you for resubscribing 3 months in a row. Also, hello to Familycraft Dad. I see your bananas there in chat. And bam, we got another noise in the ear. That's probably the resubscribe. And Thomas Grillo, thank you for the bananas. Let's get started, peeps. I can barely believe it. I am standing up. This is what I've wanted for ages, to stand while I stream. And now we get to do that. Unfortunately for me, the desk doesn't come up high enough for the ergonomics. My arms are not resting at a 90-degree angle. I am looking downwards slightly, which is not great. And basically, I'm 6'3", so I believe if I were just 6 foot, this would be perfect right now. It's not really made for the tall person, but what I can do even is perhaps put some, I don't know, some wood underneath the bottom of the desk, make it go up higher, something like that. We'll figure it out with time. Ponybot says, X, just surgically shorten your legs, no big deal. Yeah, what a great idea. I'll just get my kneecaps, get rid of them, we don't need those. Also, my buddy Rendog is here in chat. Hello Rendog, how's it going? Guess what I'm doing at the beginning of this stream, Ren? I am actually going to take down our advertisement. I didn't have time really to message you. I was watching Tango's video before I streamed. And basically he said he wanted to do something in the middle of the room. So I thought it was time for this thing to go. It's been here for a while. I think people know the message. So hope you don't mind that, buddy. We also got some bits, some cheers from Just Andy H saying, can't cheer, so this is from I Love Cats. Oh, okay. Thank you, I Love Cats, who cannot cheer. And thank you, Andy, for helping her cheer. And also, Career TV has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support and welcome aboard. You are now free to use the emotes in chat. So, first things first, we're tearing down the tree. It's happening, it's going. Say goodbye. Ouija Ben says, look at the ceiling. Yes, there it is, the ceiling. I am a fan, but I like it around the edges. I feel like I want to see depth when I look up. And to be fair, the way it sort of goes from lighter to dark, you do get a sense of that. But I like it. It's good. I just feel like some depth there would also be great. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, Tango's done an amazing job of all of these bits right here. That looks fantastic. And also, Lenrock89 is resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Let's say goodbye to the tree. Let's start chopping down. Chopping down. That's not how you do clay. Let's start pickaxing the clay. So if we chop a tree, what do we do to clay? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. I Love Cat says, Ren the Cat. That sounds amazing to me. Yeah, you got Ren Cat and then you got his alter ego. Sorry, Ren Dog and his alter ego Ren Cat. And Familycraft Dad has resubscribed for 2 months in a row saying, woo! 2-month hype. Yes, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months in a row, buddy. Do appreciate that. Let's pop down here. Let's grab our Logfellas axe. We'll take Spruce Willis on this journey. It's only fitting that our good friend Spruce would come and help us chop down the tree. I'm not sure if these leaves will decay because they've been... Ugh, well, that was good. I tried to avoid that, but that didn't work. We also got another new subscriber here. It is Zactar78. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support. Welcome aboard. You are welcome to use the emotes in chat, and of course you can now join the Discord group app chat thing. Whatever that is. Magical science of the internet's allowing us to communicate from far apart. Discord is a thing that does that. So will these leaves all stay together? Did someone just Mumbo's online? Okay, I saw something in chat and I was like, did someone just talk to me? And we got another resubscribe. I believe it's Naortot. Natar Tot has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much, buddy. Do appreciate that. And we've got a cheer here from Sparse Grissin saying you are probably aware, but there is a lot of echo at the new place. Yep, I'm aware. I've got some plans on how to deal with that, but I don't know how quickly I will be able to deal with it. Yeah, this stuff, by the way, we shouldn't use our axe. We shouldn't use anything that has durability. And apparently I can't seem to select anything. Because they've been manually placed, it means we got to destroy them all with our fist. We got to punch those leaves. Tea reminder there from Dylan Slater. I've got a cup of tea with me. It's on my standing desk. Max the dog says, no, double durability from leaves. Oh yeah, there's this old myth that if you break something with, like, look, 1525 to 15 volt. We got unbreaking. That doesn't help us at all, does it? What doesn't have unbreaking? A sword. A sword has unbreaking. Oh, everything has unbreaking, doesn't it? Everything's got unbreaking these days. I remember back when there were no enchantments, me. Just Andy H says, this is a cheer from me. What tea have you got today? We are drinking an English breakfast. My friends, English breakfast. Be what we're drinking. And we got another new subscriber. All the new subscribers today. Yera Wizard 6 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Do appreciate yo support. Yo support. Who is it that says that? So sometimes I say things like "geez" that are taken from other people. You know, you hear it and it gets in your head. You know, like stuff and things. What is up the world? No, I don't actually say that a lot though, do I? I don't go around going, "What's up the world?" Did I get totally distracted? Yera Wizard, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate that. Nisa says burn them. Not a bad idea, but not with all this carpet around, you know. I think we'll play the safe route. Another new subscriber, what's going on? Ed_network has subscribed. I'm doing this the backwards way. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Check out my wings. Let's press F5 again. There we go. Do appreciate it. Amazing support from all of you today. Ouija Ben says nothing is original. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. All things come from something before it, you know. All comedy comes from comedians before it. All art, all music. It's all an evolution. It's all continuously expanding and growing. Ponybutt says that booty though. Oh dear. Lowering the standard a little bit. I'm joking. Tyrox says, a tea related question. Do you have a tea with fish and chips or do you prefer water? Fish and chips is a meal I don't have too often. I like to drink water most of the time, especially in this hot weather. I've not drinking a lot of tea recently, and we're now 7 minutes into the stream. I do believe it'll be another 5 or so, and then we'll be looking at taking that sip on the tea and getting underway with our consumption of the fluids. Sounds a bit odd. Sarsor says, have you played the new Doom? I have not yet. I really want to play it though. Could have swore I just saw something move in that general direction. Maybe it was a log popping up into the air. Who knows what it was? Who knows? What are you going to do in this live stream, says Kildercraft. We're going to clear up the Nether Hub. We are going to go to the Logfellas area, and there's a few other things on my list as well. So, there is a log down there. Never let a log despawn. That's a golden rule for the Logfellas. Never let them logs despawn. Stuff like this. I think we should probably move all of this junk to somewhere else, and I'll let Cleo move this down because that's not really to do with me, plus it's not been there as long, so yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Right, so what I want to do is stuff like this. We need green wool. We've got to remember the wools that we need to make sure we do this right. Green wool is required to repair the hub. This is what I wanted to do, just do a little scan, because things get broken over time and sometimes people don't have the time to repair it. Yellow seems to be okay. Perimeter check on green. We're going to need some blue. Look, a carpet's missing. Going to need some blue as well. And apparently that doesn't actually go there, so maybe we don't need blue. We can fix it immediately. What kind of tea today, says? Is it Carabrie Fair Char? It's did I say it earlier? It's an English breakfast. By the way, I'm gonna raise my monitors here. I'm just going to adjust them quickly. You might be able to hear some sounds. Whoa, that's going to be so much better. They are so nice and easy to adjust. Maybe I don't need to worry about that too much. You see, I could put my keyboard and mouse onto a thing, on like a plank of wood, so my arms come up a little bit higher. They're already starting to feel a bit odd. Okay, we do need blue. So what do we need so far? Blue and green. We checked a little bit of yellow. Orange seems to be good. We know we need white. Problem is, I'm going to forget all of these colours, aren't I? Going to forget all of them, but I will write them in chat. Okay, all good, all good. Doing our scans. Dylan Slater there with a tea reminder again. Thanks, buddy. I will be drinking my tea in a short while. Yellow is good, by the way. Need to do homework. Don't want to. I prefer watching X's stream, says Stux Advisors. I'll tell you what, make sure you do your homework. If you do watch the stream, you got to do your homework at some point. Homework is good for you. It makes your brain smart. Remember that, peeps. Homework equals brain smarter. Okay. That, I believe, is all fine. It's really just orange, blue... No, we did blue. Orange and green. Literally. 2 colours. Wow, I don't need to write that down. Oh, and white. Maybe I do. Orange, white, green. 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 I wonder if I say that fast enough, it might sound like something else. The Lombax says, good thing is X is on. I need something to watch while I replace my guitar strings. Oh, I haven't done that in ages. Restringing a guitar is always interesting. The thing I don't like about restringing a guitar is that you tune it, right, immediately, and then you got to tune it again, and then you got to tune it again, and then like you'll probably have to tune it the next day as well. It takes like half a week for the strings to set in my experience. Now you're going to tell me that I'm tuning a guitar wrong or something. Everyone's saying and blue. I'll get blue as well then. I will get blue as well. The cool thing is I don't think we need a lot. So this alone is probably all we need of orange. Green was one of them. Blue was one of them. Was green one of them? I think it was. XS Awesome says homework equals brain smarter. That's the only maths equation I need. I like it. Oh, we're falling in a hole. We don't like that. We don't like it when we fall in a hole. That is a lot of... It's probably not me. Someone's been going around probably shearing them all while they're doing other stuff again. I like that. I do that sometimes when I'm here. We'll get blue as well then. And Cranberry says 2 mosquitoes bit me today. It's probably because you're a tasty cranberry. You know, they want some of that cranberry goodness. So we did the green, we did the blue, we did the orange. Just got to do the white. Arangelo says lol. Lol to whatever you are lowing at. Master Beer says homework doesn't make your brain smarter, it makes you overstress. If you want to get good grades, you need to pay attention in class and relax when school is over. Partially true, homework can be stressful. Joe, I've been a teenager, I'm older. Homework, like I feel like education, it's important the time of life that it happens for you when it's mandatory. But it seems to just be also probably one of the worst times to do it as well. Like, I couldn't do any homework when I was at school. It was just... It was too much. Like you said, it was stress. And we've got... Let's see. Oh, we might be set on fire. Sabel Cashew has resubscribed for 2 months in a row, saying let's hope for lots of more months more. Indeed, let's hope. Let's hope that I can continue streaming, because I love doing this. Thank you for resubscribing. And another new subscriber. I'm amazed at how many new subscribers we got today. Jake Dupjack has subscribed. Jake Dupjack. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Pixeled Scorpion says orange wall. We did that. We got that. Don't worry about it. It's right here. I've got a feeling we didn't need orange though. Why did I need orange? This all looks good. This all looks clean. It's just me being a derp again. Ah, aha! I don't think I actually noticed those, but that's the reason I got the orange. Don't tell anyone. Let's repair that. Yeah, well, that was the plan all along. Come on now, right. Blue, aha! You guys do have a good memory. When you were saying that, I was thinking, no, we've repaired that. But yes, over here is where we need the blue wall. Yes, we do. Lans IDK says, how are you? I'm great, thanks for asking. How are you, buddy? We are streaming, doing our first stream. No, that's not what we're doing. I'm talking about the game. We're doing our first stream from a new place. I'm standing up as I do it. So far, standing up is pretty enjoyable. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I like the opportunity to stand. Like, sometimes when we go to football, it's nice to just stand if they have standing areas instead of sitting. Because, yeah, sit down too much in this day and age, it feels like. I'm like a good old bit of standing. And Anita has cheered, saying hello. Thank you for the cheer. Do appreciate it. Hello to you. And Logic Enlightened has resubscribed for 5 months in a row. Says, yay, an old sub, as in I'm old. Ah, I see. You're an old subscriber. You're not from back in the day, but you sort of are. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's forget about it. Did we get yellow as well? No, we did blue, orange, green, but we've done that already. Excellent. It's just white now. Let's go sort this out. I think it's just the stuff in the middle. And there's a Mumbo Jumbo. Oh, so Good Times with Scar. When did Good Times with Scar log on? Amazing. in his natural habitat, wandering through the Nether. He's going off to build some amazing things, I'll tell you that. I know that. That's the only thing he can build, so it's a safe bet, really. Cool. Let's chuck some more of these down then. Logic Enlightened says, thanks, X. No problem. Aha. Oh, yes, I just read your message. Salador says, who is Tinfoil Chef? Tinfoil Chef is a member of the Hermitcraft server. If you go to hermitcraft.com, you can see all the members listed. TFC plays on here. He also does modded stuff as well, I believe. And he also, what else is it he plays? That Imperium game, I believe he plays a lot of that on his channel. If you're into that. Thomas Grillo says, X, I made a stand-up computer desk near my Thermin for rehearsals. You're right, it's comfortable. It is very nice. I can feel my arms aren't resting at the right position though, but I can adjust my monitors. I think every time I raise and lower, I'm going to have to push my monitors up and then push them back down. In fact, can I push this one up any further? Let's have a try. I can. Wow. Okay, I'm adjusting my computer stuffs. So when I push the monitors downwards, when I'm sitting down, when they're at the bottom, they're perfect height. When I stand up and push them all the way up, they're pretty much at the perfect height. So that is really good. I have to adjust my monitors as well, but that's fine. And then I just need to find something to put underneath my keyboard and my mouse. Yeah, I'm just looking around the room. I'm wondering if I've got anything I can pick up. No, we're not going to do that right now. Chorus Penguin says, do you ever drink iced tea? I don't really, but I have. I don't really like it. Also, it's getting extremely hot in here. So thanks a lot with Bananas in chat. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I'm going to have a look at my notes. We have tidied up the Nether tree. No, we've removed the tree. Yep. And now I want to tidy up the Nether Hub. So we've done half of that. The other half would be to move the chests. Also, I've seen, I think, Zul'jin. Something happened to Zul'jin over here, sad face. Maybe he's, like, hidden under one of these? Yeah, something happened to Zul'jin. I don't know where he went. I wanted to fix that, but it appears that he's gone. So everyone else seems to be okay, really. They all seem fine in their little areas. Little derpy heads sticking out of the ground. I wonder if like there's a chest where Zul'jin's been dumped into or something like that. Let's go have a look. Zapdos says, anyways, I have to head out. See you later. Thanks for tuning in, Zapdos. Appreciate it, buddy. Chorus Penguin says, oh my god, you mentioned me. that is what streaming's about, is it not? We got a chat so we can communicate, we can interact, we can say hello. Okay, I don't see no Zul'jin heads. If you see them, let me know, but I don't see a Zul'jin head there. So it looks like Zul'jin will be out of the count for now. What we're going to do is build a little storage room. One of the places I wanted to check out was over here. Sarsor says, TFC is great. All the hermits are great and have given me so many hours of enjoyable content, even the old ones that don't do MC anymore, but I'm glad they are doing what is fun for them. Let's read the rest of that. And I still enjoy some of that content too. There you go. Yeah, I feel like us hermits, like, it's interesting, you know, like you put a whole bunch of people together and somehow we all have a sort of similar, little bit of a similar style and similar aesthetic, you know, lots of family-friendly people doing fun stuff. This actually comes too close to my tunnel for what I was thinking of. I was thinking one of these rooms up here could be like a little chest room for stuff to do with the Nether Hub. Was that Slingo the cat? It's Slingo! Says, oh no, Zul'jin's trapped in a chest somewhere. He might literally be trapped in a chest in an unknown location. Who? How rude! How rude! I mean, boom. Boom. I'm not trying to hit him. These are warning shots. Boom. Only messing around. I can't do a sword waggle. I can't do a sword waggle, can I? Okay, let's see. So I reckon this area here would be pretty cool. Right, so we dig out this, we build a little area up here, and we fill it full of chests. Does that sound cool? There's a beacon here. I had no idea there was a beacon here. That must be a speed beacon. When was that installed? I have speed 2. I've never noticed that. Is that like in each corner? Oh my god, don't tell me there's one in each corner. No, it's just that one, isn't it? That's crazy. It's one that we walked past that one a second ago. How did I not see? It's... You know, you can walk past some things and just not be paying attention, can't you? That's the reality. So I'm guessing that's speed 2 as well. You can even see the beacon down there. That's really cool. Didn't know that. Drink your tea, matey, says Zipper Mouse. We'll do that just now. Thank you. It's been 20 minutes. Right, and it's too hot in here. I'm going to have to take off my shirt. Give me a second. I'm drinking some tea. And I'll be right back. 1 second. Alright, and I'm back. Don't you worry about it. We're not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. Although... There we go. Because I'm standing up, my headphone cable drops down. It puts a little bit of weight on the headphones, which probably isn't good. Alright, so anyway, we're going to go over here. And we are going to build a little room up the top. And that'll be our plan for this episode. So I think all we really need... is to figure out how this joins that. In fact, we need to do quite a lot. Let's go grab some stairs. That'll be a good... I can't hear anything. Did the music stop? I can hear something because I can hear that. Spegarus in here with a cheer saying, you can leave your hat on. Brilliant. I know what you're referring to. What is the name of that song? I do not remember. And we've also got another resubscribe. Ace Azamine 242 has subscribed. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Do appreciate it. How many new subscribers are we up to today? I have to check. 6 new subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Really do appreciate it. Right, so let's go and find more stone bricky bits. I'm pretty sure Tango won't be too bothered that I'm using this. It looks like we're going to have to go grab some smoother stone. This episode says... JJM27. This is a live stream. Episodes are, I guess, what will be on YouTube. GW says, hey, Asuma, do you have an opinion / stance on YouTube drama? If so, what is it? I do. I think my stance is just look the other way. Look the other way. You know, I have this kind of belief, this philosophy that when other people talk about what someone else has done, I don't think it really matters what they've actually done or what someone says they've done, unless it like directly involves you. Just leave them to it, you know. Like if someone's doing something truly horrific and the law's involved, then leave the law to it. You know, I don't feel all this need to gossip about other people or talk about what they're up to. I think it's so much better if you just let things be sometimes, and because otherwise, you know. The nature of information is that people will change it, people will exaggerate and distort, and you know, should you be judging someone or thinking something about them based on what you heard from someone else? Would you like it if you were treated the same way, you know? I'm going to pick someone out of chat at random. Tuxedo Cat, you know. Tuxedo Cat, apparently he dresses up his cats in tuxedos. That's animal abuse right there, you know. Like I've just made that up, but like that's just a story. Would you want someone saying things about you, you know? So I think it's better in life just to not talk about people in that way, really. And that's not even really about the drama. That's more just about how you treat people on a day-to-day. And yeah, and I guess then in drama it's a bigger deal because it's on a platform where you're talking to large amounts of people that you have never met or don't even know what they're about, and the nature of information is just gonna, whatever it is, it's gonna be, you know, not that great. So yeah, that's it. Pinky says, hey X, finally got back into watching streams. Welcome back. Welcome back. I reckon what we should do... Oh no, it doesn't just line up. Okay, I've got an idea. We're going to grab some of that clay and we're going to grab some quartz. We're going to use some andesite from that chest because we're working on the Nether Hub. It's a Nether Hub supply chest. You know, I can get my own andesite, to be fair. There is a lot of messages in chat. I'm trying to read some of them, but chat's moving fast. Yuri says, so what are we doing, X? We are working on the Nether Hub. That is what we're doing right here. Hurricane says, hey X, do you think Tottenham are going to do well? I've followed so little of the season so far because of moving and being busy and being a little less interested than usual. I have no idea. Zipper Mouse has requested for me to turn the music up. I'm going to leave it at this volume just because you know, it usually descends into lots of opinions about if it should go up or down. Is there a little bit more room? There we go, for some of that over there. We wanted to grab some of this stuff. I reckon over a stack will be more than enough. The other thing I'd like to grab is some chiseled quartz, but we don't have any. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to grab and make some of our own quartz because we have built up a nice little supply here. By the way, 1,500 people have tuned in to watch. Thank you all for tuning in. If you didn't know, this is my first stream in the new place and first stream at a standing desk. I love it so far. I love standing here and it's real good. It is real good. And if you're not following me here on Twitch, be sure to hit that follow button. I stream here every other day. If it's a weekend, I stream in the morning. Baconator says, opinions are like arseholes, everyone has one. That's brilliant. I've heard that one before. Some of you saying you can't hear the music. Oh, well, I guess a few of you are saying you can't hear the music and it's just clicked. Maybe it should be a little louder. So it's now a tiny bit louder for you. It is very ambient-y music. And we've got another new subscriber here. It's Nick Plays 1995. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm having a good time. The true MCG says, X, you crazy. I'm crazy, apparently. That's alright. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. That Cyan Gaming says, assuming this is the first stream I'm watching you stream from your new place. I was about to say, I was reading that message and I was thinking, the Cyan Gaming, no. I've seen you here before. Don't you try and fib me. And then I read the rest of the message and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So we've got to put like a thing in the corner of the room which will mess with the pattern. Jeez, we don't want it messing with no pattern. Okay, we need to think about where we might bump our head. We might bump our head right there. So if we made the room as big as that, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't have a 4x4, no. Cannot do that. It's got to be a 5x5. We'll make it one bigger. Who's to say we can't change this the tiniest bit? I think we'll keep that in mind, that we could change that. I'm thinking there's not a lot of room for this storage that I've been thinking about, but we'll figure out a way to put it in here. Don't worry. That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the square that we're building. Oh, there's stuff below us. And Jalbert says, what is a standing desk? It's a desk that you stand at. Okay, so imagine a desk, you're sitting at it, but now imagine that you're standing. Imagine that you're on a beach. Imagine that you find a chest and it's full of $1 million. What will you do with $1 million? You're on a desert island. Will you burn it for fuel or will you keep it and starve to death? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I do not know. But what I do know is that we need... Oh yeah, we need a crafting bench for that. Derp face. trying to craft slabs for 2 blocks ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You know, crafting's an interesting one in this game. Like, I liked it at first using the crafting bench, but then, like, when you played this for a long time, you wander back and forth to crafting benches so many times. You think, man, why can't I just craft everything wherever I am? That'd be so much nicer. Also, I don't think that's enough. 5x5 is 25. Divided by 2 is 12 and 13. Actually, I think 12's the exact number we need. Okay, I like the maths. I didn't pick up my own andesite, so I'm going to borrow some of Tango's. I've got lots of andesite. Sweater says a standing desk is when someone becomes a sentient and starts walking. There's a joke there. I feel like I'm not sure if I get it or not. Becomes sentient and starts walking. Well, anyway. Oh no, done that the wrong way around. That's supposed to be quartz. Yes, it is. Right. Now we're going to hop up here. And that'll do just fine. Joshua Fowler says, this is my first stream. Welcome, buddy. And Mad Beast says, first stream I watched, by the way, like your vids, and I'm going to smash that follow button. Smash it with your fist. Break it into little bits. Go for it. Right. Let's break that. That doesn't need to be there. Darth Hodgie says, Iskau has so much crafting tables this season. He's probably got a lot of them around. That guy is a mad builder. He's always building crazy cool stuff. Look at that. I was right. We only needed 12 of them. And then we're going to put glass over there. So we've made our classic floor design from Season 3. Love this combination of blocks. We've used it in our base already. What I think we'll do is put some chests here. So some glowstone there and some glowstone over there. And then a pillar on either side. I think would look pretty cool. The reason I chose the cyan, by the way, is because it matches this room. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to go to the witch farm now. But in order to do that, I should probably put my stuff in a chest. which means I should probably craft a chest, right? We got a resubscribe for 4 months in a row from Kaizan Alaris, saying, keep up the streams. I like you switching it up and playing some No Man's Sky. Thanks. I'm glad you like that. I might play No Man's Sky on Sunday morning. I'd really like to keep the momentum going, but with moving out, you know, now I've got other things to do, right? Got to tidy up the house. Got to make it look good. Yeah, there is a lot of work. There is a lot of stuff in boxes. I've got what I need to get going, but I feel like every day I add something to my list. I was supposed to add another thing to it. Earlier I thought, oh, I need a strainer for my water. And then I came up here and I thought, oh, I need something to do when I do streaming, and I've forgotten what it was. Cookie Crumbler has cheered. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Factor Man says, do you support any football team? I do not. I'm a neutral. That is just my style. No, it's not really a style, is it? Slarjunk says, hey X, what are we doing? Just joined. Welcome to the stream, bud. We are working on the Nether Hub, and we're going to put all of these fancy items into here. I want to take those line banners. I'm going to put those around my base. I don't have any Logfella stuff in my base, you know. I'm a Logfella till I die, you know what I mean? A true G. So I've got to have some Logfella memorabilia lying around the place, you know. Throw up them signs, show my colours. Oh, could do this all day. Right, where are we going? Witch farm? That's the wrong way. We go over here to the witch farm. You've all seen this. No spoilers over here. At some point, me or Mumbo will decorate this. It's whoever wants to do it, really. Morgan Corn is here with a donation saying my company has also motorised desks to be able to sit or stand at work. It's a wonderful thing for your back to be able to stand when using the computer. Also for the blood pressure / sugars against thrombosis. Welcome home. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the donation. Yes, it's absolutely lovely. First time using it, and I'm literally just thinking this was worth every penny. I am well and truly enjoying standing up here. I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't use it a lot, but I feel like if I can stream, then that means that it's going to get constant use, and I can definitely do this. Like, standing and streaming is cool. How do you cheer, says Sci-Fi Geek. Don't ask me, I don't even know. I just log onto Twitch and go, please work. Oh, look at those sticks. Drooling over the sticks. Oh my god, sticks for days. Yeah, that's not what we came here for, though. We came here for some glowstone. Just wanted y'all to see that the farm is here, up and running, producing some drops. I need to AFK over here. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the stream. And there we go, 2 stacks of glowstone. Arangelo says, X, do you think about National Dog Day? Oh, what do you think? I think that there are a lot of days for things, and maybe some of them serve a good purpose. I do know that things like Father's Day and Mother's Day, although they're a nice gesture, they are very much holidays created by card companies to sell products. So a lot of days I take a bit skeptically, let's say. Delicious, delicious tea. And we got another new subscriber here. We're on a roll today. Siri Ren has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate your support. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Let's head back up to where we're building this storage area. We're going to put in some glowstone just underneath here. And then over to the side, this is where we'll put our other little cyan pillar. Actually, it looks like it's going to fit perfect. Oh, geez, it's in the chest. Don't panic, it's in the chest. We're going to have to modify this staircase because I think that blocks it off. But if we just take a moment to look at the way the room is laid out, that means we are going to put cyan here. And it doesn't mean that there'll be like a space up there where no chest can go. So I'm just going to put glowstone for now. Hope that is okay. Okay with you. It looks a bit odd, but I think it's cool. Boom! Like that. Amazing. Sharking. Oh, wow, your message. Why do I choose the message at the top? Let's go read that. Sharking says it's my first time. Oh, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the stream. KZO says, X is the most hipster, non-mainstream hipster I've ever seen. I don't like the term hipster, and at no point have I ever considered myself a hipster. I think labels are really bad. I think they're terrible, like stereotypes and stuff. But hipster is just one of the like most nonsensical ones to me. I don't really get it. It's a silly label. You know, do what you do, be you, and the labeling stuff doesn't really get us anywhere, does it? Because basically, like imagine that I was a log fella, right? Which I just happen to be. You know, and you tell your friend, hey, X is a log fella. But you think Logfellas are great. But your friend has been listening to those birch butts, right? And he thinks, oh no, not the Logfellas, I don't like that X guy then. And that's why labels are bad. You know, if you hear so-and-so is a you should still just think of them as a person and get to know them, you know, for who they are. Right? Am I making sense? Hopefully I'm making sense. Let's keep building. Because building makes sense. Don't even know what to say after these streams. Right. Let's plop down there so we can place that on the underside. And JM says that's exactly what a hipster would say. Well, that's just catch-22 then. We'll go around in circles forever, basically. Oh. But you know, I was like this before hipster was even a word. I was like eclectic with my music, and you know, like no one said anything about it then, but all of a sudden people think differently about it now. There's this other word. That's the point that I'm making. You are making sense, says Man Goo8. Thanks, bud. Right, and I'm glad I'm making a bit of sense here. So this is like the top of our room. This room isn't going to be very big, but it's a nice little place to come and pick up some items for repairing the Nether Hub. There's going to be plenty of storage. That means that we're going to have... Right, I can see exactly where this is going now, which is great. Except... except I've destroyed the wrong... Wait a minute! No, this is going horribly wrong. What have I done? I've built that bit incorrectly. Well done me. Jeez, talk about timing. This is all looking really good. Oh no, I've done it all wrong. Classic. Classic stuff. I can't make this stuff up, you know. It happens all the time. We got another one. Another new subscriber. This is crazy. Let's see. Larentronics has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like it. Super VOD says Hypnotized is 62 years old. I do not believe that is true. I believe Hypno is probably maybe 5 to 10 years older than me. Top, well, maybe not even 5. I know he's a bit older than I am, but I don't know. Also, I don't know if Hypno talks about how old he is, so I should probably shut up. It's not a good idea to talk about other people on your streams, you know. Even if it's something potentially harmless. Right. Bam. There we go. That's how I want it to look. Now we're going to mirror the other sides by having a beam down the middle as well. I Love Cats says X, make a light shop. Like a shop for all the light sources. You have all the farms for every light source. Well, that's a good idea, really. The light shop. I like it. I light it. Get it? Right, now we're going to mirror the chest bits on... Wait, is that the way I want to do it? Or do I want to do it there? I think actually... So this staircase is going to have to go out a little bit, up the side, and it's going to come to this point. So no. We'll put the chests in this bit here. This is going to be quite a big project, because then we've got to go and... oops. We've got to... What have we got to do? Can my brain remember what it was thinking about? We've got to build a staircase, that's right. And we've got to build the blocks that go around it. We've got noises left, right and centre. Let's go down here to where we're safe and a blaze ain't trying to kill me. That's a much better place to be. We got to resubscribe for 7 months in a row, saying big fan of the streams and your YouTube channel from around 100,000 subscribers. Can't wait to see what else you have to do this season. 100,000, that was a long time ago, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. I can't believe we've made it to 5. I remember 100,000. And by the way, my 5-year... we've got noises in me, I'll get to that in a second. My 5-year anniversary is coming up real soon. And I've got a feeling, I'm starting to feel the feels a bit, you know? Like half a decade, man. It's been incredible. And yeah, 100,000. I remember hitting that milestone. That was a real gobsmack. Like, oh my god, I've made it. I never thought I'd get to 100,000. Delicious, delicious tea. I love it. I love it. So, yes, Captain Dax. Thank you. Haspits has subscribed. Haspits, welcome to the channel. Do appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying what you see so far. And also, Landslubber12 is here with a donation saying, X, when I was in high school, I used your Hermitcraft videos to help me fall asleep. Your voice is quite soothing. Thank you, buddy. A few people have told me that. I always find that a little bit crazy, but I definitely appreciate it. It's cool if I help you in any way, of course. I appreciate that, and thank you for the donation. What are we looking for while we're over here? I know I'm going to need some more bricks. I think what I really need is more smooth stone. I don't think I actually need to come over here for anything. I just got distracted, didn't I? I wandered off. Syrian is here with donation saying congrats on your new home. Looking forward to your future videos from your new surroundings. Keep up the great work. Thank you, do appreciate that. And the money certainly helped with all the things that I've got to buy for the new house. It's crazy, it's just like, once you move in you realise you need so much stuff, and I've just been buying things left, right and centre at the moment. It's been pretty hectic. And yeah, thank you for that. I've been planning on showing some stuff to the patrons, as I was reminded earlier, but I've found that stuff is just happening so quick and I'm trying to get stuff done that, you know, I bring a camera with me, I forget to use it every time, and I perhaps could have tweeted a picture of the room earlier, but it's so messy. I don't like showing stuff like that. I wanted to clean it. Interstellar Fish says, X, I have to disagree with you about labels. I think labels are very important. Labels that apply to me make me feel proud. I don't get how people don't view it in this way either. But like I say, you do you. Yeah, Interstellar Fish, you know, you're welcome to have a different opinion, of course. What I would say is just, like, what if those things, those labels that you thought good, someone else thought bad? Because the point that I make is that everyone's got their own perception. So when, you know, oh, you might be let's say you're a metalhead and you love metal, and yeah, metal's great, but to some people they're like, oh, metalheads, they're disgusting, they're smelly. You know, like they have a bad experience with one metalhead and then they think all metalheads are like that. It's like, you know, because it's a label, anyone can, when we use that word to describe what something is, you know, this piece of art is ruh, it can easily get lost in translation. Someone else thinks, oh, you mean it's rubbish, but actually no, I meant it was, you know, interesting or different or unusual, you know. That's the nature of language though, right? Anyway, you could still disagree with me, that's just how I feel on it. Right, and again, Syrian, thank you for the donation. We also got a cheer from Just Andy H saying more noises, left, right and centre. Also, XVX tea reminder, let's have another sip, why not? We do like our tea. Dylan says my sister is being mean. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I don't really have much advice for dealing with siblings. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream though. Take your mind off of it. Wicklow Patster says most metalheads are smelly. In fairness, I picked that phrasing for a reason. I've been to a lot of festivals, right? And I gotta say that there is definitely some hygiene issues in the metal crowd. There is always a distinctly more, let's say, beer-fueled smell. Although that's like drinking and metal go together very well. Yeah, there's always a bit more of a distinct smell. But maybe now I'm generalising. Now I'm part of the problem. What am I doing next? I can't say that. Jas says I can hear your stomach growling. It's not my stomach. Hey, that's the way down. Yeah, that's helpful. Now I need to remember why I wanted to go down. To get more wood. Yeah, that's right, to make more chests. Let's go grab some from our supplies. And Mick says, X, do the voice. I don't know what voice we're talking to about here. And Magus says, today we learned that X is an only child. Only children unite. I'm not an only child. I just said I didn't have much advice for dealing with siblings, basically. Jacob says, stop labelling labels. Amazing. It's a good name. Says, hey X, what's your favourite season of Hermitcraft, even modded? This season, I kind of love them all. They're all different. They're all like different steps in the history of the channel. I think, yeah, I couldn't even rank them up. They're all just like distinctly different and unique to me. I like all the seasons. I like all the things that we've done. I think the, let's say, air quotes, worst thing was Mod Source Season 2. That didn't go down very well. It was a very poorly organised thing. One minute it was, alright, we're going to do a modded thing, and hadn't really planned or prepared for it, and it just sort of fell apart quickly, you know? And that's something you just got to learn from. You just got to learn and think, next time we do something like that, we've got to be organised as a group, be more prepared to make sure everyone knows what's going on. Hey X, why don't you get a new mic, says Torian Davis, because this one's fine. What's wrong with this mic? It sounds great. I actually brought another one of this headset, so if ever this one breaks, I've got yet another one, because I don't feel like I need to upgrade it. It's just, it works. This microphone is good. Wolf X Poor has donated, saying, "Hey X, I found out about you through Mumbo, and I really like your streams. Would you mind shouting out my channel? I make amazing Minecraft videos like you." And the thing is, buddy, I don't do shout outs like that for just no reason, is the way I sort of see it. Feel free to retract your donation if that was the, you know what I mean by retract, on PayPal, if that was the only reason that you donated, because I don't mind shouting out people when, you know, they do something or they help me or whatever, but like, you know, it's not of an exchange of money just to get a shout out, you know, that's not how I do things here. So feel free to take that one back if you want to. It's fine by me. If you choose not to, thank you, I appreciate it. Right, did that just fall down? Oh my god, it's a pit of oblivion. I was wondering if that just fell down there. Scribbles says, "Hey X, what does it take for someone to be a moderator?" I'm not asking to be one, I'm just curious. Yeah, we've said this before. Usually it takes someone who doesn't ask to be a moderator. Like, moderators, they don't like ask. You sort of go, oh, that person can moderate. Like, you see what they say and you're like, oh, that person sort of like, they're on my level. They think like I think. Okay, I need to go back up there. I don't know, I feel I'm going really slow. But it's fine because we're streaming. I need to grab some stone. I'm doing everything the wrong way around. Let's keep this stone on me because I seem to need it a lot. Hi, didn't mean to place that there. X, I'm from the future. You will be happy, says Quad Sway. That's fascinating. Okay. Funny message. I like it. Oh, in a way, I am. No. I'd be from the past because there's a delay. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I'm from your past. When you're hearing this, it's already outdated, man. This happened like minutes ago. No, not minutes. Like 30 seconds. Okay, did I... Aha, yes. Okay, so we moved it back by 2. And let's say that this is the point where the stairs start to go up. And we're getting all sorts of notifications here. Just Andy H is cheered, saying, "I would like the opportunity to thank the amazing mods, keeping the chat in order." Heart the mods. Yes, they do a tremendous job. It really kind of winds me up when I see people moaning about it as well. Like if the mods tell you to do something, there's a reason why. They're here helping out, keeping the chat in order. They do things for me that you guys probably don't realise, you know? Having an orderly chat makes it readable. And also Autumn, my buddy Autumn's been working on a bot which is going to help me, like... Rendog says, "You trying to blow me up, Dino?" Is that a message to me or someone else? But what was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, Autumn's working on a program to help like filter out Nightbot messages and other things in chat that I don't need to see, and then I should be able to read chat a lot more because a lot of the time it goes very fast. The Legend says, "Thank you to the moderators, Quick. It's great to have people who delete spam quickly. Thanks." I mean, yeah, you guys that enjoy reading the chat too, some of you chat to each other while the stream's going on, it helps you out as well, you know? It's all good up in here, yo. That doesn't work quite the same, does it? I think... Oh, we got like one more to go, right? Oh, so it's going to look really odd if you have that there. In fact, that looks odd in many ways. Let's go... I like this idea of it just being just perfect, like it just goes up and around, but it's never going to be just perfect, is it? So I think what we should do is put those there, dodge that blaze, and put some cyan just behind there. How cool does that look? Bam! I think that works. I think that works. Jaked Up Jack says, "Hey Ren is in chat, Rendog's in chat if you peeps didn't know." Sticky Jake says, "Hey X, what metal bands do you recommend to a newbie?" To a newbie, I would say Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. A new album, maybe Bring Me the Horizon's latest record. And generally start off with the lighter stuff. I mean, that's how you get people into metal. You start them off with the light stuff, you know, listen to a little bit of Linkin Park, maybe some Korn, something like that. And then you start weaning them onto the heavy stuff. You give them a little bit of Slipknot, Metallica, Slayer, and before you know it, you got them hooked, you know. But yeah, start off with something like Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. That's a great accessible record that's very metal in a way. And then maybe after that, Metallica's Black Album. And counter Counter Force Studio says, yes, Linkin Park. Everyone loves Linkin Park. And Aloba says, that's the Spirit Sucks. I really like that album. I wasn't too keen on some other stuff they've been releasing. I didn't like the record before it. You see, I like Bring Me Horizon for their early stuff, which no one likes anymore. And to be fair, it's pretty goddamn awful. But I still just sort of like it for it being so weird at the time. Like it was really just like odd compared to other stuff that was being thrown out there at the time. And you know me, I like odd music like that. Their early records are still interesting to me. But yeah, I thought That's the Spirit actually was really great. Very poppy. Another band you could probably listen to is Disturbed. Their first record, Down with the Sickness. Another sort of... It's got a bit of a heavier edge, but a lot of people seem to like Disturbed. Disturbed are a weird one. They're extremely popular. And I always just think, like, I don't understand why them. Like, it's not like I don't hear that thing that makes sense. It's like, oh, that's why they're, that's why everyone loves them. I don't hear that with that band. I do like them. I find it a little bit odd. Jekko Draco says atmospheric metal is pretty good, and sometimes it's pretty soft, like Eldamar, the Force of Ancient Land. Feel free to tweet me that. And the Lombucks says Ride the Lightning is my favourite Metallica record. It's my favourite too, man. Ride the Lightning is absolutely epic. That record is my childhood. I used to listen to that and NWA's Straight Outta Compton back to back, and some AC/DC Back in Black as well. Love those records. They're really great. Okay, let's get a little bit more, because knowing me, we'll be turning around in a minute going, oh no, we need some more. So that should do it. Again, let's get just a little bit more than we think is good. I believe I've missed some things here as the as the noises come in. Unwoven Rainbow cheered, saying, hi X, will you be getting any pets to keep you company in your new house? I've thought about it, and I don't think I will. At least I won't rush into doing anything like that. Looking after a pet is a lot of responsibility, and I just wonder how much time it would take up, because the idea with moving out is that I'm going to have more time to do these other things, and I've realised that there's so many other things that I want to do that I keep talking about. I'm only going to have time for so much, so I think it's much better to not rush into something like that and maybe give it some time, Like, the more I think about it, maybe I'll know, oh yeah, I definitely want a pet at some point, but I don't know that yet, if that makes sense. Hopefully that answered your question. We got a donation here from Gurim saying, how do you suggest getting better at building aesthetics as well as functional builds? I suck with aesthetics. The answer is, there's no genius, do this. It's trial and error, it's persistence, and I'll tell you what, it is a difficult thing. I've gone through many phases, and I still feel like someone who is not really that great at building, but I've learned that you just stick at it. You keep going for it, right? You don't give up. So if you put your mind to something, right, I'm going to decorate this room, and you put the time into it, you build something and it sucks, just do it again. Just change it, because if you build something and it looks slightly better, then you're probably onto something. And that's kind of how I go, I learn by trial and error, keep building over and over again until you get something that looks cool. And then eventually you pick up the little knacks. You start to realize what looks good with other blocks, and you learn some ideas, and yeah, it's all about doing. Doing is how you do it, So yeah, and right, thank you for the donation, do appreciate it. And then we got another cheer here from Spare Grissin saying, I once left my CD player on repeat with my Black album. I totally forgot about it for days, and the CD was transparent because of the heat afterwards. Oh my god, that's a crazy story. I've worn out some CDs from listening to them so much. Yeah, but that's crazy, man. It getting transparent. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Mr. Blocksman says, X, do you have any suggestions of what I can fill a space in my castle with? Oh, there'll be loads of stuff, man. Just rattle your brain. Think about all the things in Minecraft. Make a room for displaying some armor stands with armor on. How about that? Cool. So this is the room. We need a roof, and I think it would be easy. I've got a cool idea. I've got a cool idea that, as I say it might not actually look that cool, but I want to try it. This is a 5x5, but it's actually 7x7 because of that. We're gonna go into creative mode for this bit, because I just want to try it out quickly. And this is another tip for building. Don't be afraid to log on to play.asumovoid.com, cheeky little plug, and try some things out in creative modes. Oh yeah, I've got to turn off my chat when I'm in here. By the way, I've seen people ask, I turn off chat just because, you know, you might get a troll coming in saying nasty things. Oh yeah, this is where I logged off. Let's go. Oh, which plot am I going to go to? That one. Go to the chicken plot, and it's night time apparently. P time. 1, 2, 3. Right, we were working with cyan, and we're going to use some other clays because I've got a cool idea. I've got a feeling it might look terrible though, so we'll go over to this little space, build something that we can stand underneath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be right. That won't be it. It will be. This is tough. No, it'll be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then over there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yikes! I made one of these walls too long, and I know what's going to happen now. Everyone's going to come crowd in my face. Let's see how long we can play peacefully on here without crowding. Right. So I was thinking of a little bit of a rainbow effect going on here. You'll see what I mean, a bit of a colour blend. So the blocks that blends are these ones. Can we keep it going after that? Something like that might actually look pretty cool. Here we go, the crowding begins. If you can resist the urge, please do stand back a little bit. You may see all sorts of wonderful things going on in the background. Got a noise in my ear here, we'll check that in 1 second because I just want to do this quickly. Oh, we don't actually get a lot because it takes 2 each time, doesn't it? Huh. Didn't think of that. Well, to those blocks, maybe we put something special at the top. I'm not going to put a diamond block. Do you think I'm made of money? Let's just put that there. I think that'd actually look alright. That might be purple glass though because of the beacon beam. Let's give it a try. Let's see what it looks like on the actual server. Let's go back in. Just joined what's happening, says RoboJack. We're building something in the Nether Hub, and I just had to quickly check something and just see if I liked it, and I did. I thought it looked cool, so we're going to go do that. Ponybutt says, Purper! I know you like your Purper, Pony. We need to do more builds with Purper, that's for sure. But it is a difficult block sometimes. And Shane Slat says, your new Rift Up episode went live. Yes, it did. If you guys have enjoyed me and Iskall hanging out together, then that series is me and him basically hanging out together, just in a different map. The map itself was alright, it wasn't terribly great, but maybe if you're looking for something extra to watch on YouTube, then that might be a series that interests you. There's a lot of quartz in there. Del also says, have you heard of the band Killswitch Engage? They've been around for a bit since 1999. They're pretty good in my opinion. My favourite song of them is Cool in Their Disarm, the Descent album. Another popular opinion, End of Heartache from that album. Yeah, End of Heartache's good. Killswitch Engage, listen to them like when they came out. Is it The Rose of Sharon is the song that I remember that used to be on TV a lot? But yeah, they're a cool band. Seen them live plenty of times. Mr. Joe Man says, I'm off to work, X. Love the stream. As always, have a wonderful day. Thank you, buddy. Have a nice day at work. Hope you enjoy it. Quirty says, X, as we all enjoy you and Iskall so much, you should build something together on Hermitcraft. That is a fantastic idea. I really feel like we could definitely put our noggins together and figure something out. Why have I got diamonds up there? Oh! From Cub. I don't know what they're for, but thank you. I think they're for the notch apples. I had a notch apple there or something. Appreciate that. That's cool. Joe says, bye, I'm gonna go watch Rift Up. I've sold someone on Rift Up. Let's have a look. Why did I come back here? Jeez. Brain, activate already. Come on now, we need some blue hardened clay. Then we have our purple. Then somewhere after that is magenta. Aha. Jeez, I've got to do all the crafting again. It never ends. I've got a semi-full inventory here. XUT's getting cold, says if Mouse. It is, isn't it? Let's finish that off now. Octopus Man says, how do you have so many diamonds? Because I'm part of the Logfellas. This is how the Logfellas do things, you know. Got to have our bling blings. Come on now. Right, where's the hardened clay at? Is that some hardened clay? Yes, it is. We'll grab 2 stacks of that. So blue, I will take Ah, let's just do the whole thing. Yeah, let's do all of that. Whoa, that's not how you make... Okay. that was odd. Yeah, we'll take that much then. 48. Very cool. Now we've got to make magenta, which is purple and pink, I believe. Ponybutts is here with a cheer saying, opinion on the new Pliny album, or have you not brought it yet? I haven't brought it. I've just been listening to it on Bandcamp. I haven't had the time to sit down and dig into my wallet and buy stuff. There's another record I've got open that I want to buy as well. Initial opinions. I really do like it. I feel like it's once again so much more about the subtleties and the way it's not in your face of the things that it does, that it's going to take a while to just like dissect that and really let it set in. That's not... Oh, that is magenta to begin with. Amazing. Yeah, because I listen to a lot of aggressive music, so a lot of that stuff can be really hard hitting, like here's the point, it comes right at you. So I really like stuff like Pliny, but it takes a lot longer. You have to listen to it a lot more for it to really settle in deep, and then to really like make sense. And you know, they always sound great when you listen to them, but that more like of a meaning or connection to the music takes a little bit longer. Xavier Emerald says, hey X, you should build a new level from Doom on Hermitcraft. You could also hook up with Zombie Spawner, kind of like the Mobilisa. I think that would be a crazy thing to do, not the kind of thing I could pull off, to be fair. I imagine recreating Doom in survival would be crazy. Matukai says, would you still play Minecraft without YouTube? To be fair, that's a really great question, because if all of a sudden YouTube stopped and it wasn't a thing, I would jump back to music like straight away. There's so much I want to do in music. I want to find more time to do more music. So I wouldn't play as much. I'd definitely still play the game. You know, let's say YouTube just... Oh, it's gone. Which ain't going to happen, I don't think. Then maybe I'll probably still play on Hermitcraft, but I probably wouldn't mess around with a lot of other stuff, you know. Right, anyway, so we got our blue, we got our purple, we got our magenta. We just need a tiny bit of pink, which is over there. And then we'll be done with that. Cool. And these things going over there. X, have you played the new Doom? Says Wento Twitch. Not yet. We'll play it soon. I've been talking to Python about the snap maps. They sound really cool. They sound very cool indeed-o. Right. Anything I want to drop off before I go? Maybe some of that, Really running out of chest space here. It's ridiculous. There we go. Okay. Back to the Nether. You see, this is one of the things when you're streaming. I don't think you can be as prepared. If I'm doing like a video, I would have done this by now, because I would have been focused every time that I went back and forth to do something. Even then, I still derp, but not as much. Caxio Music says, when YouTube stops, you'll find another site to share your stuff on. Maybe. It depends what I choose to do next. You know, you never know where you're going to be at in life. Definitely want to do music though. Who gets the profit from the Danglands, says that gamer guy. That goes to Efo and Doc. That's who it goes to. X, what's your favourite type of food, says Tom T. Enchiladas is my favourite meal, and I had that today actually. I really enjoyed it. Right. Had it with some Mexican beans. And then a fruit salad for dessert. Gotta love fruit salad. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting very thirsty doing this. We also got to pick up some glass. There was one other thing that we needed, and it was 2 bits of glass, but I guess we'll wait. Andrew Teach Out says, hey X, can you solve a Rubik's Cube? I cannot, my friends. I am absolutely pants at Rubik's Cube, to be blunt. Yeah, we're going to have to make a little pillar here, purple pillar to the top, so we can fill in the blocks. There it is. And that's the one that needs to be glass, isn't it? Right. What comes up? Oh, jeez, I fell down. The Logfellas tree, says our match. Yes, we chopped it down. We took down Sheriff Wolf's investigation thing. You know, she's only kind of trying to keep up appearances, you know what I mean? But we've taken that down. It'll be cool. Don't worry about it. Right, and then at the very top we are putting the pink one, I believe. Unless something has changed. It gets dark. Like, you see the dark side of it. It doesn't even look lighter, which is what it's supposed to be. So does this look good or does it look terrible? It's alright. It's not really in tune with the rest of the hub, is it? Oh, maybe I should have done something a little different to that. Maybe something with... Ooh, like Yeah, some of the blocks that Tango's already used. We'll come back to that. We will come back to that for sure. I think what we want to focus on now is this staircase. So it's going to be quite simple because all we've got to do is repeat a pattern really. And then there'll be 2 of those, even though you can't see one. I'm going to place it there anyway. And we should have something different in this bit. Maybe some quartz. Quartz could look cool. So that's all we've got to do for that bit. Let's do the same on the other side. Get rid of these slabs, which I also placed. Needs glowstone or a sea lantern in the middle, says Nate. Yeah, that would definitely look cool. Do you like most Mexican food, X? Personally, I love Mexican food, especially burritos. Yeah, I really get along with Mexican food. Every time I've had some, it's just been like, oh my god, give me more. You know what I mean? Do you know what I am saying? Let's put that one down there. Oh no. Oh no! Wait. How are they different? But where does that go different then? So, wait, am I going mad? But oh no, I am okay, I'm just going mad. Never mind me. Well, if I had that is 4 wide in my head. If it's 3 wides, then we don't want to put something different on the other side, so we'll just make it like that. Jeez, what a silly derp I can be. Right, yeah, that's okay, I guess. Henor says, X, you should really use some of C418 albums for streaming again. Yeah, we used to do them. We'll probably use them again in the future, just like changing it up from time to time. Right Escape says, yes, X, you're going mad. Yes, I am, I know. So I'm just wondering, what do we want to put on the other side? Do we want to mirror it? Should we do something different in the corners? I just don't know. It's starting to feel a bit knackered, to be fair. Been a long, long day. Got up early today, first thing in the morning, went for a run. Then I had to cycle over to my house. And then I've been moving stuff around all day. Okay. Ness says authentic and Mexican or American Mexican. I don't know what I've had. It's probably not the authentic. You know, I've always eaten Mexican food outside of Mexico. So anyway, going to have a bit of water now. Wolf Wolf says, X, do you like Grateful Dead? I do. I've listened to Grateful Dead. I've got one record of theirs which I quite like. I sort of appreciate them. They're a cool band. They're not quite my thing. But I watched a show. I can't remember what it was called. If that's a do. It's called Geeks and Freaks. It's a really great show actually. And there was a guy in there who used to bang on about like the Grateful Dead record, and so I gave it a listen. I thought, actually, yeah, this is pretty like mellow, chilled out stuff. I like it. Yeah, I'm just going to do this mirroring stuff. I'm not going to think about it too much. We're just going to throw things together, and then if all of a sudden it becomes apparent, actually, we want to do something different here, that's when we'll start changing things up. So let's mirror it down here. X, have you ever tried frog legs? Nope, don't want to. Doesn't sound nice to me. Doesn't sound nice at all. Right. Let's put a... Oh, something above me. Apparently not. Hey X, I live in the Netherlands, and here we love cheese. What is your favourite kind of cheese? I like Cheshire cheese. That's my favourite. I don't eat a lot of cheese anymore, but Cheshire cheese has always been my favourite. X, do you play on Dogcraft server? Nope, not heard of that one. Okay, let's fill that up. Aha, all of this is in the way. There's also a ghast. We should probably take care of that while we know it's going to be a problem. And it's in the area. Bow at the ready. Aha! No! Don't do that. Ah, oh, jeez! Kill him with glowstones! That's right, get wreck. Ah, oh, what a waste. What a waste. Fallen down. Let's repair it from the inside. Bam, there we go. Hey X, have you heard of the band Tool? I think you might like. They make progressive metal music, which sounds really interesting. I've tried to get into Tool many times, and I will try again at some point. I don't know what it is with them. I just don't seem to get into them, so to speak. Okay, let's hop up on this roof. X, if you like Mexican, I only have one question. Red or green? Red or green what? Peppers? Definitely red. Green peppers ain't that nice. Ain't that nice at all. Edam for life, says Geekman's World. Edam cheese is alright, yeah. Depends what one you get though. Don't always taste great. Right, now we're going to think about this roof. How's this roof going to come across? I think I want to use slabs. I want to use these ones up there. That guy with the long hair says, "Hey X, what are you working on?" We're working on a little storage room for the Nether Hub up there. I'm taking my time with it, but that's a good thing, I think. Or maybe actually we use stairs again. Yeah, let's mirror it. Let's mirror the floor. That'll actually be quite easy as well then. Now, how do I place that on the upper side? Does that work? No. I think we're just going to fill that in. Oh, that might be a little bit close. Might be a little bit close. Don't think we're going to need the shovel in here, or the axe even more so. Okay, so that's it mirrored, and actually that's kind of alright, to be fair. Yeah, that works for me. Now, you can see how there is a different pattern going on here. I feel like we need another block to break it up. Could maybe use some end rods. Let's see if there's some end rods in those chests. Garit says, "Hey X, will you collab with Mumbo again?" Me and Mumbo are talking about doing this Nether Hub thing over there, so I'm sure we will at some point. Ha, there are some here. Let's just pinch some of those. Again, it's for the Nether Hub! Don't have a go at me, I'm stealing things, I know. Thesis Perseus says, "X, what is your favourite song?" My favourite song is called The Insight and the Catharsis by a band called Dimmu Borgir, and I imagine for most of you that look it up, you'll probably go, "What is this racket? What is this noise?" It's the most amazing and beautiful noise you'll ever hear. That is all I've got to say. Okay, so we have that. How do we fit those things in? So it's like 1, 2, and then there. It could kind of work. Maybe the fact that these are just sort of like off from one another isn't a big deal. Let's forget about that for a moment then and put that there. And does that look cool? Yeah, it does. I like it a lot. Although it should probably be in that space right. Oh yeah, that doesn't work because of this. In fact, this whole like one next to the other thing causes a lot of issues. Nuticus says, "X, please give us your opinion on Baroque music. I love it, especially back and handle. Please answer me, X, you're my inspiration." I love Baroque too. I love, yeah, what are the 3 big eras? You got Baroque, you got the Renaissance, then you got Classical, and those that I really enjoy all 3 eras. Baroque I don't listen to too much, but yeah, it's fantastic. I find that music so easy to understand. It just feels like it's like given to you on a plate. How brilliant it is, especially Classical. Snoozy says, "X, have you ever thought of making it automatic?" What are we talking about? Making an automatic building construction thing? I don't know. X, do you like tropical house music? It's my favourite type of music. Saying it online just to let you know. Killer Streak. House is a genre where I hear bits and bobs that I like, but I can't find that sub-genre that's my niche. Maybe it's tropical. I'll have to check that out. Oh, right. Hey X, what is your favourite fruit and or vegetable? Good question. I think my favourite vegetable is sprouts. unless something else isn't bubbling into my mind, I love sprouts. Sprouts are so tasty. They're real nice. I like broccoli as well. Broccoli's lovely. Wait, where am I going? So I'm trying to copy that. So it's like 1, 2, and then. Aha. So 1, 2, and then, bam! There it is. And then we put these ones behind it. Looking good, right? Jimmy says, "I have to give it to you, a noob's tour of house music, X. It's very diverse. You might like some of it." I definitely would. Yeah, just Jimmy, you know how to get hold of me on Discord. Just if you want to take the time to share some stuff, I'll tell you if I like it or not. I'd love to find my way to some house that I like, because I hear bits of it, but a lot of the stuff that I try and get hold of on the front, you have to learn about it. You have to like find your way into things and figure out what all the sub-genre words are and stuff, Okay, so let's fill in those little bits. We don't want no gaps. No gaps around here. No thanks. Okay. How do we do it? We put it level. Man, I'm forever swapping out these blocks, aren't I? There we go. And one at that bit. Boo! Booyah! Cool, looking good. We're making slow progress, but it is progress none the least. When I did this, I didn't really think about how big that part would be. Also, we might change that up as well. With music, you got to stay open-minded, says Caxio Music. Couldn't agree more. I feel like open-minded might not be quite what people think it is sometimes. Like, you got to be. My way of getting into music that I don't know is to try and hear what the artist is trying to do with the music. Because if you go into music thinking, right, unless this is something that I know I like or is like what I know, then you're probably not going to like a lot of stuff that you hear because it's different. So in that difference, you're not going to hear it straight away. You're not going to hear that aha, that craziness that music is. You're not going to hear that. You have to like take your time to hear that. So if you try and listen to music and try and hear what the artist is trying to do, I feel like you have such a better time with it. So I wanted to put some colour into this staircase, but I think I might just stick with this grey since it kind of looks cool, to be fair, and it seems to be working. So right, at the same height as that bit, we have that. I don't know if that works the same way here. Do we do that? I think we do. So let's get this roof going. It will start to feel a lot more complete once we've got this in, I reckon. So again, those match up, which means these two must. And then when we go around to this side, there is nothing to place it on the side of. Amazing. So we'll put one there. No! Oh. Well, how does that work? Oh, it's a whole step up, so it's like the whole next block. Got ya. Okay then. So we will do it like that. Now we've got to go craft some more bits. Tissy says, X, are you going to do a house tour? I get it, yes. Apparently I might be doing a house tour. But it's a tour of house. X, can you play Minecraft horror map on your channel, says Dion. That's not the sort of thing I do, man. I'll be open to it if the map looked good, but it's not the sort of thing that I do, so it's unlikely that I'll choose to do that. Let's put all of those into stairs. Right. Let's go do some more of this. Zenican says, derp, smiley face. Pixel Scorpion, thank you for the nice message, appreciate it. The Arcade Player says, X, why are you putting glowstone over the chest? You won't be able to open it. Oh. And they've also said that they play PE. Aha, apparently in PE that doesn't work. Interesting. That's worked in this one for the longest time though. Oh. Yeah, you can't be that. Okay, then the next one's go low. I think we'll build it from the ground up like we did the last one. Much easier that way. Thom Horg says you missed a spot in the top corner. Well spotted. As the stream catches up with you, I'm sure you'll see I spotted it too. Hey X, would you play the Terra Swoop Force map, says Geetson. I already have played it. I have played it on my main channel and on the second channel as well. There is extra stuff. So, played that with Rendog. If you really like that map, you want to see me play it, it's already there. All you got to go do is do the searches on the Googles, and then you get the video. You know? Okay, that's looking pretty cool. Yeah, all of this is looking pretty cool. I feel like, yeah, definitely need to do something just a little bit different on the corners here. But that means that then this would be the same. So now we're going to build up this side. 1, 2, like that, and then 1. That's nice. And jump up like that. And we need one more up there, don't we? Boom. Let's go get more of those blocks and do the same on the other side. Baby Band says, hey X, can you play MCPE? I could, but I don't really want to. And I found out that there is a Raspberry Pi edition of Minecraft. I knew that there was a Raspberry Pi edition, but it has a modding API. Like, we've joked about this whole modding API thing for years. Raspberry Pi has one. You can make mods with it, and it's like supported by Mojang, which is, I just did not know. Did not know that. Which is pretty cool. Rocky Avalon says, X, do you meditate? Seems like something you might enjoy. I've tried to meditate, but I can't do it. I can't stop my brain from thinking or, like, just doing stuff, like listening to music. My brain plays music all the time. If I'm not listening to music, it is, I assure you. There will always be a song in my head. Yeah, I find it extremely difficult to meditate. But I have tried. Meditating is like extremely interesting. I want to be able to do it, but unfortunately my brain is a little too busy. I can't find a way to quiet it. Okay. Last block there. Bam. Oh, don't shoot at me! Right, so here we're going to do something different now, alright? What are we going to do that can be different on those corners that, hey, maybe having some windows into the nether wouldn't be a bad idea. Heck yeah! I reckon that will work. Right, so I reckon we should... Oh, how do we want to do this? We'll put netherrack there. We'll cheat the system. Okay, and again netherrack. And then that. And then we can put some blue glass and have a little bit of a window out to the nether as you come up here. I reckon that's great. At the bottom we'll do something different though. X, what is your favourite mod, says Dr. Slime? I'm going to have to say Optifine. Literally Optifine, but mods, chisel. Oh wow, I just had a weird moment there where I felt like I was at my old place, and I like, because the room's getting dark, it's late now, the sun is setting, the room is getting dark, and all I can really see is the screen. And in my head I was at my old place. That'll probably happen a lot. Laratronics says, indeed, wonder if those windows are gas proof. They're not, but the gas doesn't see you through them, so as long as the gas don't shoot in your direction, it'll be okay. Hidden says, later homie, it was fun watching you. Thanks for tuning in, my friend, appreciate that. X, the centre pillar of the window, for obvious reasons, obstructs the view. Yeah, I sort of pictured the pillar being there, you're right. The view would be better without, and I think it doesn't really add sight by being there, does it? So let's see, we got our lapis down here. Let's take that much. I also need a grey stained glass, and I also need a purple stained glass. Amazing. It's all there, all that we need. Brilliant. Right, so let's take that. X, how long were you living in the old place? A long time. I've lived there for a long time. I Love Cat says, X, I've seen you play the game Game Dev Tycoon, and there's going to be a new game called Movie Studio Tycoon. Will you play that too? God chat is fast today. I would love to, I Love Cats. Again, tweet me that, because when I check my Twitter feed later, I can go through it and go, aha, add that to my notes, add it to my calendar, something like that. We have a cheer, some bits here from Eona Rose saying, what is your favourite Minecraft adventure map? Ooh. I tell you what, when it comes to favourites in the map department, Vinyl Fantasy and Vex's, Super Hostiles are classics. Classics. It's a classic, man. To quote Rendog. Zippermouth says, hey X, you should replace the glowstone over the chests with stone brick stairs. I could do that. I kind of like the glowstone there. That's sort of why I did that. Okay, we need more of those blocks. Probably quite a lot now, so let's make a fair few. Make a fair few of those. Swiss Pitblup says, I remember the old Tycoon games like Plant Tycoon and Fish Tycoon, which were cleverly set up in the same world. I do not remember those ones. I remember Roller Coaster Tycoon. That is an amazing game. And I started a series on it, and then the series stopped quite quickly because I made a mistake, and I wish I'd have kept it going. I was playing the game through the campaigns, which I'll probably do again at some point. That's a lot of fun, playing the game through the campaigns. But then I tried to do what I used to do as a kid, which was like I used to play it for hours and just build really amazing looking parks, lots of detail, stuff like that. When you were an adult and you're a YouTuber, that isn't the same experience, and I feel like I shot myself in the foot there because I didn't have the time to do that kind of grind. And so instead of it feeling like really fun, it just sort of felt kind of pressured and yeah, not very enjoyable. So that's cool. We got our windows now. Really good view out into the Nether, which I like. This area is now pretty much safe. We've got some glass to install at the top and bottom. We got a resubscribe for 5 months in a row from Vixley saying, not been able to watch for a bit, but back here watching your streams. What's happening now? Welcome back, Vixley. Appreciate the resubscribe. We're working on... Oh, it makes the beacon change colour, which kind of makes it fit into this room a little bit more. We're working on a storage room in the Nether Hub, basically. And that's about all I can tell you. Well, I could tell you more. There's not too much more to say. That's not going to stay. Also, this roof bit here I think is going to change, so we'll leave that alone. Thom Haig says, will you make a mini-series of Planet Coaster when they release their game? Depends on how much content it has and what's been done to it. At the moment, I'll be inclined to say no, because I got a feel for that game, and it was alright, but it wasn't anything like major for me. Right, we're going to have to make more of those slab blocks. No Shambo says, X, what music are you listening to at the moment? Not the music in the background, but the music you personally listen to, plus you're the best. Someone asked the other day, I've been listening to Crass's second LP, I've been listening to Atheist's first record, Pellini's new record is now on the list. What else have I got on there? Let's load it up so I can see and tell you all again. Oh, it's taking its time to load. Let's do some crafting then. Oh no, that's not the way. Oh no, that's not the way. There we go. What else have I got on there? Fugazi and Cryptic Slaughter. Those are the records that I've been listening to. So a lot of hardcore and like thrash sounding metal. Cool. Hunt82 says, X, do you care to wish my younger brother a happy birthday? He's turning 13 and watching the stream. How about in chat we get a load of happy birthday messages for Hunt's younger brother? Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have a wonderful birthday and you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. X user connected glass block textures from Optifine, says Jis. I'll have to keep it the same. Let's keep it vanilla here. Right, that's our staircase. Ugh, that's not in the right spot. Let's get rid of that. Okay, yeah, this is all looking real good. And now what we've got to do is these blocks and the staircase is done. Look at all those happy birthday messages. That's for you, buddy. Have a good one. Ugh. I think I picked that back up. And now you guys are going to have to stop before the moderators get mad at me. Although they'll be mad at me for saying that they get mad at me. They don't get mad at me. I'm just digging a hole now. Yeah, appreciate that. But let's have the chat resume to normal now. Zipper Mouse says, "Hey X, you should replace the glowstone over the chest with stone block stairs." Didn't I ask that? We do that a moment ago. But someone says that they look bad, so maybe we will change them. But now I've got to go. Oh, I've got to go to the other side. Unless we do it like that. Ah, it kind of works. I was sort of picturing the flat front being the exposed front. Also, it doesn't really matter picking up this glowstone because we've got loads of it. And that is a lesson not to be learned. Although it is a renewable resource, to be fair. So maybe it is. Right, there we go. Made a little room. You can see out into the Nether, little storage room. Now we actually got to put the items up here. I'm going to dump all of my stuff into this chest. Boopity boop. That is supposed to go in my ender chest. So's that. Why am I so terrible at this? Also the lapis. I'm going to hold on to that. Booyah! X, do you listen to any podcasts? Says Imorian. I've listened to all of the Ricky Gervais podcasts. The Ricky Gervais show, the XFM shows, they are amazing. So funny. Premix says, what is this storage room for? I'm about to show you what it's for. Okay, let's also tidy up our inventory a bit. Boom, it's for these chests right here. I want my axe. To destroy the chests, it makes it so much easier. Hey X, have you listened to the new Red Hot Chili Peppers soundtrack then? I have not. Red Hot Chilies are not particularly on my radar, however, I brought a couple of their old records. Forget what they're called. Like the ones that got them that they're well known for back in the 90s. I got a couple of those records to listen to at some point. I Love Cats says, X, do you throw cards? It's a weird hobby of mine. I just like throwing them. It's relaxing, like throwing your stress away. That's cool. I like that. I like that story. I don't, but I have thrown cards. I have been introduced to the fact that you can throw a card very fast if you do it right. And yeah, I've never really taken that anywhere, but it's a cool thing. Yeah, you can really make a card like zip through the air, so to speak. X, who's your favourite builder? Tough question. There's a lot of them on this server though, that's for sure. A lot of my favourites on here. Let's break these as well. I feel like if there's items here that could join your inventory, you might as well grab them. Rocky says, I thought he said throw cars. No, throw cards. There's a D in there. Mind Ocean says happy birthday. Thanks, not my birthday, but I know that you're referring to the other chap. Shuri Cole says, do you listen to Vector? I listened to Vector's latest record. That is a really, really great record, just for being so kind of intricate and well realised. Like it's, I don't feel like I need to explain it to a Vector fan. I'm assuming you're a Vector fan. It's artful thrash metal. And the only thing I don't like about Vector is I find the voice, his screams, so very shrill and sort of condensed. Like they're not very deep or expansive vocals, and they're a little bit of a grind, but everything else is brilliant. And the record as a whole has got some great tracks on it. I think LCD, I really love that. That's like a riff fest, and then a couple of the tracks at the end of the record are really good as well. But I've only listened to their latest record. That got a lot of attention, and rightly so. Link Ithus says, do you hate gay people? I do not. I do not hate gay people. I don't know why you'd ask that question. I hope you don't feel that way, though. It's not right to hate on people for that reason. Kirby says, have you heard of Camelot? I have heard of Camelot. I believe I've listened to them a couple of times, maybe. But I don't have any of their records. And Adrian Dro Payanth says, is the roof of the hub done? I believe Tango may have finished it, but he wants to do something more in the middle, which is why we actually removed all of this stuff so that Tango could get up there. So there's another chest over here as well that's been left around, and that's just a bunch of like leftover-y items, isn't it? Nothing fancy there. Let's go put that up in the storage area. Delta's Runs says, will you play more Cluster Chunk? There was a big update. Cluster Truck, oh my god. Cluster Chunk, I was thinking, man, just the other day I was talking about that game. What do you mean there's an update? I love Cluster Chunk. Is 3.2 back? No, Cluster Truck. I might have a look at that. Again, tweet me it, and I'll put it on my list of notes, and then when I'm looking at things to do, I'll be like, oh, in Cluster Truck, let's go see what's going on. That was a really fun game, actually. It was definitely not my game, but it was so much fun. This stuff is me. I should perhaps put that at least inside this area. There's another one right next to it. Yeah, not my sort of game, but it was, you know, it was a really great game. You could tell it was a good one, and I enjoyed playing it. Okay, I had a feeling there were like more chests somewhere around here, but that's it. We tidied it up. Jekko Didraco says, in my opinion, hating people because of something they have no control over is stupid. Race, sexuality, gender, age, for example. Totally on board with you there, man. That is totally something, like, when I hear, like, Nazis or whatever talk about, you know, white supremacy or, you know, the superior race, to me it's like, no, that isn't a thing. Like, for one, you got diversity. Diversity is, you know, why nature works. Literally the fact that we can be diverse from one another is a big part of how life works in general and succeeds. But yeah, I see it the same way. It's like if you don't choose something, like there's no choice when you're born. You don't tick a box and say I'm going to be this. Then like whatever it is you're born with or as, to me shouldn't be like this massive thing. Should be like, it shouldn't be a big deal. So anyway, let's go. just talking about a little bit of white supremacy. Don't know how we got there, but we did apparently. Okay, let's put all this stuff up here. Retract says they have control over acting on their gayness, but yes, hating gay people is terrible. Even if someone wants to act gay or act out or be camp, air quotes, whatever you want to call that, that's not a big deal to me either. Like, be you are. If you want to talk a particular way, talk that way. It's like, if unless you're really into stabbing people, I ain't got a problem with it. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't getting in someone's way. That's what I'm saying. Right. I don't know what else to do here. Let's go have a look at my list, because we did a lot of things. We visited the witch farm. Ah, we didn't do that. We added a storage room and we tidied the Nether Hub. Right, there was one more thing that I wanted to do, but I don't think we're going to have time to do it, but we'll probably head over there and look at the situation, see if Ren's done anything. Firewolf of Death says race is not a thing in nature, picks the sooner people and understand that sooner things will get better. I'm not quite sure what you mean by sooner. Also, Mukmek has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you, Mukmek, for resubscribing. Love that name. Zenikin says, I love how X's chests are so organised, and then he lost track, and they are now messy. There's like overflow chests. They are organised, but there's a bunch of stuff where it's like, sod it, and put it in there. But it'll all get organised again soon, don't you worry about it. That'll be a thing that'll happen. I have no problems with gay people unless they stay out of my life. By the way, do you like stuff? That's a bit like out of your life. What does that mean? Like they can't talk to you on the street or say how you doing or let me help you with that, whatever it is you need help with. Like I don't know, I feel that's like you shouldn't be offended by that. I don't know. It's my opinion. That's your opinion. Flynn Riley says X, you left some stuff on the ground. Really? Where? In the hub? Am I being trolled? Am I being trolled? I don't think Mumbo's in the hub, so we can leave it a bit. We'll have to go back and check. Zedro says race is a thing in nature. It doesn't just apply to what we typically consider to be races within Homo sapiens. Yes, very smart. I think I get what you're saying, that the definition of race amongst other things on this planet isn't the same for humans as well. Right, yeah, so nothing's been done over here. No surprise. We did a tiny bit of work on this area. We'll have to come back to that another day. I just wanted to come down here really and see if anything had changed. Adam says, you forgot your lapis. I think I put it in my ender chest. Engineer says, I don't like gay people who punch me in the face. Great, you know, you're making a joke, but great point, you know. But it should be, I don't like people who punch me in the face. The gay bit should be irrelevant in that context, right? And that's another thing. Is that I see it so often where people attach something to someone's behaviour, like, you know, let's say, let's just go back to white supremacy. Let's say you're a white supremacist and, you know, you beat someone up. That just makes you a bad person. Like, you can't apply it to all white supremacists. They don't have a really good standing with people as it is, but, you know, let's flip it. That sounds really silly. You know, let's say Minecrafters, right? A Minecrafter punches you in the face. I hate Minecrafters. Oh, this one punched me in the face. You can't think like that. It's like, it takes a bad person to do a bad thing. It doesn't take Minecrafters to do that, if that makes sense. Or whatever it is. Hey X, do you like Slayer? I'm about to go watch them next month. Red Dread, get in the pit for me, my friend. I love Slayer. Slayer are amazing. I've seen them live like 5 or 6 times. Every single time, I don't know what happens. Like the show ends and I'm just lying on the floor like, ugh. I cracked my rib at Slayer once. Oh, that was insane. I love Slayer so much. What did we leave on the floor? I'm really confused. We're still talking about labels, says Pie Safety. Not really, we're talking about other stuff. Wow, this stream is getting kind of heavy for a Minecraft stream, says RoboJack. I don't know, those Minecrafters are really bad people. I met one who said some nasty words once. Must be all those Minecrafters. No, I'm messing around now. I think I really want to keep going, but my voice is dying, and I run out of things to do on my list, so I think I'm probably going to leave it at that. Ponybutt says, you say that like you're happy you cracked a rib. Oh my god. I got lucky that it wasn't worse, is what I'm saying. I wasn't happy that I cracked a rib. It's just, like, that's how intense the show was, is I guess what I was saying. Yeah, you can get hurt going to those sort of pits and stuff. And luckily for me, I've never really been hurt more than that. And now that I don't really do that as much anymore, I'm like quite grateful that I didn't get hurt all those times. Anyway, that is it from me this live stream. Thank you for coming along. We're going to do a raid, so if you want to be part of the raid, don't go anywhere. Stay right there, stay in your chair, or if you're standing like me, stay standing up. But I want to say thank you to everyone who donated, subscribed and resubscribed, who cheered, who hang out in chat. All of you who came along to watch, appreciate you all. Let's see who is streaming on the U of Tubes for us to go and raid. If it will. Oh no, Twitch just crashed. Oh, jeez. Timing? That is not good. Well, I can't see chat. Twitch has crashed. Let's just leave it at that, because it's going to be a pain to reload it all. Thank you for watching, everyone. This will be uploaded to the second channel, and I'll see you later. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.